too brought up just what a great job you did, making sure that they were prepared and, you know, ready to go. Just kind of what went into that process for each guy to, you know, make sure that they could maximize this opportunity.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I've been blessed to be doing this for a while. I think I had my first pro day group in 2005, and really the process hasn't changed. The drills haven't changed. The way it's run really hasn't changed. So I got a lot of experience in what the NFL is looking for, and I just try to provide these guys that information. And quite honestly, I feel obligated to. You know, they worked their tails off for me for, you know, 3, 4, 5 years, and then, you know, I give them 12, 14 weeks of free training. You know, some guys go other places and set that up, and that's fine if they want to do that. But ultimately, what I'm doing is I'm saving them money more than anything else, because they cost an awful lot for a 12-week phase in some of these places. So that's all I can do. You know, I want to provide for them. So it's part of the process.
Is today a bittersweet day?
Sure. Yeah. You know, that last photo, you know, it's the last time that group's going to be sort of together. Now they'll still be around training because they got to stay ready, because a team could call them tomorrow for a tryout. So we'll still continue to help them out as long as they're you know, training and getting ready. They're family, and that's, you know, I think that it's funny. You know, one of my former players was a scout now for the Cardinals. You know, Andrew Ford, and he's like, hey man, you know, it's great to see that you're doing the same things. It's because it's still family, you know, and those guys are our guys. That's one of them. Those guys will be my guys forever. It's just part of the process.
So you had 2/3 of the guys, the ASU guys, did over 20 bench reps. You had 3 guys do 40 inches on the vertical. That from 2005 to now, that seems like probably didn't happen too many times.
Yeah, I mean, it's a testament to recruiting. It's a testament to process and training and all that stuff, you know. And these drills for pro day are so specific. The NFL's looking for the little nuances of every single drill. And yeah, the jumps are more about explosive power and that sort of thing, but you can develop that in a lot of different ways. And we try to do that, you know, on a daily basis in our training. Typically, we don't do a lot of the combine-specific drills in training, like the 5-10-5 or the L drill or things like that. But we do drills that are a little bit more applicable to football. But there's some carryover, so it's a good thing.
How did it feel seeing the guys perform the way they did?
It feels great. No, it feels great. You know, it's. I just feel like it's part of my job to provide them with everything that I can, and to watch them show out on a day is great. You know, I came in yesterday and we had a little taper last week, and then yesterday we did our little primer workout, and it's kind of the last one before the big day today, and they performed really well. So.
Do you look at the combine and say, how come certain guys aren't getting invited there? I mean, like X or Calsoli or...
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, you got to win games, right? You have to win games to get invitations, and good things happen to teams and players that win a lot of games. And unfortunately, this group didn't get a chance to do that. Do I think a couple of them got snubbed? Yeah, I do personally, but I think that they proved that today with their performance.
Were there any guys that surprised you on how well they did, or in certain drills? Or
No, because I knew pretty much exactly what everybody was going to do before they did it. Now, you know, the nuances of pro day are a little interesting because there's 32 teams. Everybody has a different time. There is no one time. It's very convoluted in regards to that. So it's difficult to really say, okay, this guy ran this for a 40, you know, and you certainly can't time it from 30 yards away on the sideline with an iPhone. You definitely can't do that because that's going to be grossly inaccurate, just so we're clear. But
we didn't go by that, Jeff.
No, listen, I know I'm giving you guys a hard time, but they did exactly what I thought they would do, which is good. That's good training. It prepares them for that.
Did X and Kyle and even others talked about maybe their athleticism being underappreciated. Do you feel like that's the case working with those guys?
Sure. Yeah, no, listen, I think it just goes back to the win and loss call, right? In reality, right? And Kyle's got 5 years of film. X has got 5 years of film, and you can go back and watch that film and see really productive players, really athletic players. So, yeah, I tend to agree with that.